Let's get an update on our top story now. The families of 11 elderly people killed in a nursing home blaze in 2011 have expressed their relief after the man who lit the fires was jailed for life without parole. And our crime reporter Simon Boda is outside Silverwater Prison this afternoon. Simon, a huge day for the families of Roger Dean's victims.
It certainly has been, Amelia. It's been a tremendously hard day for them. They all crowded into Court 13A of the Supreme Court here in Sydney to hear Judge Megan Latham jail Roger Dean for the rest of his natural life. He will remain behind bars beginning his first night here at Silverwater Jail tonight, and he will remain behind bars in maximum security for the rest of his life. Now, Roger Dean, as you say, was arrested and charged. He was a nurse working in the Quakers Hill nursing home, which he torched. 11 people died as a result of his actions. He did it to cover up that he'd stolen some drugs from a storeroom, and in fact he actually told the media at the time that he'd tried to get victims out. As I say, 11 people died in that terrible blaze, and the families have had a terrible time over the last 2 years trying to come to grips with their loss. These people who died, they expected to be safely cared for in that nursing home. Instead, they lost their lives here. Here's what some of the families told us after the sentence was handed down.
Yeah! You beauty, the son of a bitch got what he deserves.
Yeah. It'll never bring him back, but at least we know he'll never get the chance to do it again.
A life sentence is never going to be good enough. It's never going to take away the pain.
And I hope he suffers as much in jail as my mother suffered the last 4 days of her life, which was horrendous.
And Amelia, it's also had a big toll on the strike force, the police strike force that investigated this. Pamela Young, who's the chief inspector, she says her father's 90. He's living in similar circumstances. She expects him to be well cared for. He, like the other families, they did not need to lose their loved ones in this way. This afternoon, those police officers and the families of the people who died got together, I guess, to have a drink and to, I guess, share some fond memories of loved ones lost so that they can now finally move on with their lives. Amelia?
Yeah, they certainly would have needed that. Simon, thank you so much, and Simon Boda will have all the very latest developments on that story for our Sydney viewers in 9 News at 6.